It's 11 p.m. Monday. It's 28 degrees. Somebody locked out their house and I think they about to freeze. Man. I don't understand. What's going on, people? What's up to my fleet? I'm back again. As you can see, I'm on the road and it's night, it's dark. It's about 10 p.m. where I am right now. Now here in Alabama, you know, the outskirts of the Birmingham area, suburban area of Birmingham. But yeah, man, I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's cold down here, man. Oh my God, it's freezing cold. And I know y'all see me at work a lot. I'm either headed to work or leaving work or something. And tonight is no different. Yeah, I'm on an emergency call, and I ended up getting a call about a lockout. Somebody's locked outside of the house, so I got to get out there and see if I can get them in. And it's one of these smart locks, so that's the issue. So I got to see if I can get them inside, because it's, man, like 20-something degrees out here. It's super cold. So I'm on the road right now, trying to get there and see can I get them inside. And man, it's just been a day, man. I mean, it's been snowing, sleet, rain, everything. And right when I thought I can relax and go to sleep, just lay it down, shut it down for the night, which I know better than that. But anyway, I was just being optimistic, thinking that I can get that done, get some sleep, you know, do it all over again tomorrow. My phone ring, emergency phone call, and somebody's locked out, so we can't leave them out like that. So hopefully I can get them in when I get there. So yeah, that's one of the parts of my job that I don't particularly care for. You know, getting out of my bed, or whenever I'm in a relaxed state and I'm on call, I have to worry about getting an emergency call, and I have to stop everything I'm doing, even if it's sleeping, and get up and come out, you know, and tend to somebody's emergency call, whatever their issue is. So that's what I'm doing now. And you know, hopefully I can get it taken care of, because it is cold out here. It's very cold. And with these smart locks, sometimes the cold weather will make them malfunction. And I'm hoping that's not the case, because, you know, if it is, it's gonna be a big issue. So I got my fingers crossed, and I'm just hoping that's not the case. But yeah, so that's what's going on now. You know, I'm trying to make sure, you know, I keep tapping in with you guys, keep tapping in with my community. I'm trying to build a solid foundation of, you know, a big family, so we can all talk, we can all discuss things, you know, keep discussions going, and you know, speak our minds and things like that, respectfully, of course. But oh yeah, since I'm out and I'm out here, I'm out and about and I'm driving, I got some stuff on my mind. But I had something funny happen to me this morning. But sometimes in the mornings I have to take my little ones to school. So this morning I hopped in the car. My sister called me, and some mornings, more, you know, almost every morning, well, as many mornings as we can, we get on the phone and we talk to each other. We talk on the way to work. So it's just my little sister, my older sister, and my mom. Most of the time we have a conversation, and you know, we just kind of just tap in with each other and just make sure we touch bases and keep up with each other and stuff like that. We talk about what's going on. Now, me and my older sister, we always, man, like, we'll get into these heated debates. You know, that's my babe. I love her to death, man. But a lot of times we be on the opposite spectrums of the argument. Like, we go back and forth. And my baby sister, she's the one that's kind of like the mediator. You know, like, she sits back and listens to what my older sister, you know, we big sister and big brother, so she listens to what we talking about, and then she comes in and say, hey, okay, so I've heard your side and I heard your side, so let me give you my perspective on what's going on. And she's usually the mediator, and she talks sense to both of us. most of the time what she's saying, it makes more sense anyway. She breaks it down to like its simplest form to where we're like, oh, okay, I got you, it makes sense. So anyway, and yeah, my mom, she don't really say much unless she needs to. You know, she'll chime in here and there, or you know, if we talking about her favorite pastime skits on YouTube, Country Wayne. You know, Country Wayne got all these different little skits and different episodes and spin-offs of his little skits. So my mom and I, you know, like we'll talk about that. Like we're talking about something like that, she all in. But anyway, we're talking, you know, on the way to work, and I'm just going to town, man. Just, you know, I can't even remember what we were talking about. It was something though, and we was just going at it. My sister and I, we just talking, and I pull up to my job, and I'm like, I hear something in the back. Like, what's going on? I look in the back seat. Man, I got my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old still in the car with me, and I showed up to work. I'm in front of the office at my job, and I got my baby still in the car. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man. I'm on autopilot, just talking to my family on autopilot, having a good conversation. So, you know, I'm zoned in, and went all the way to work and had my kids still in the back. So now I got to get them all the way to school before they stop serving breakfast and before they're late. So I had to make sure I did that. I thought that was just pretty funny, man, because I've almost done it on more than one occasion, but I never really made it all the way to work and had them in the car. So I thought that was pretty, you know, that was pretty funny. I just wanted to share that with you guys. But yeah, I'm really just, you know, headed on out here to the job site, and hopefully I can get, you know, this job accomplished. I can get these people in their home, because it's very, very cold out here tonight. And I didn't want to get out of my bed to come out here and do this, but, you know, due to calls, I have obligations and commitments to, you know, perform to and you know, fulfill. So here I am. So I will let you guys know once I get there. Well, when I leave, I'll let you guys know if I was able to fix the problem or not, you know, because I mean, it's 50-50 with these type of locks. You just never know, man. It's the cold weather usually do a number on them, and I'm hoping, man, I can get it taken care of. I'm pretty sure I will, but I'll tap back in with you guys and let you know how it goes either way, one way or the other. I'm you know, I'll get back with you guys in a minute. For the second part, I'll let you know how it went when I'm on my way back. So, man, it's 11 p.m. Monday. It's 28 degrees. Somebody locked out their house, and I think they about to freeze. But hopefully they don't. You know, if I got anything to do, if I can help it, I'm gonna get them back in their house. So, you know, man, one of them nights, freezing cold, but we gotta get it done. Help is on the way. I got you, homie. I'll be back in a minute to let y'all know how this went. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just got done with that call, and yeah, man, it was freezing cold, man, just freezing out here. But yeah, we got it done though. I had to get a little help. See, like I said, with those type of locks, those digital locks, they call them smart locks, man. Sometimes those things they don't want to work right. It doesn't matter what you do, they just don't want to work. So it's weird the way it worked out though, because the person, you know, the owner, they was like, okay, I can't get in. My code isn't working. The keypad is just not responding to anything. So I went in there and did my thing, the thing that I know to do. You know, all the protocol that we go through, all the steps we go through to see can we get it to work. But of course, nothing worked because, you know, it's freezing cold. It's like frigid out here. So we were about to take some extreme measures. I called my superior, and he was on his way out, and he was gonna help me do something to try to figure out how to get in there. We was gonna put our heads together and figure out how to get that done. And so he lived a little minute away, so by the time he got there, he spoke with the owners, and they were like, well, we're in the, we made it in the house. So he came to me to tell me, hey, well, they said they're in there. Like, I see them in the house. I knocked on the door and they came to the door and they opened it. And I'm like, well, how did that happen? Because I was, and why are you saying they? Like, how many people is it? He said, well, there was two people in there. And I was like, well, I spoke with one guy, and I told him that I was gonna have to talk to my superior, and he was gonna come out and we was gonna get it done, because we're gonna get you in this house because it's cold out here. He said, okay. And when my superior got there, he was telling me that 2 people were in the house. So I'm like, what? We went over and I spoke with I knocked on the door, because we had to change the batteries because the batteries were low. And I knew that when the batteries get low in these smart locks, the keypads start tripping, and we can't get in. So sometimes we have to call a locksmith or something like that. So I was asking the guy that came to the door. Now, this is a different person than the person that I was speaking with when I was trying to get them in the door initially. So I'm asking the guy, like, hey man, how did you get this door open? Like, how did you get this lock to work? And he's told me he did something simple. He was like, man, the lock was so cold, all I did was warm my hands up and just put it over the lock and warm the lock up. And then the keypad started working. It started, once it was warm enough with the warmth of his hand, with the heat of his hand, it started responding. And I was like, oh my, really? That's all you did, man? Like, so me and my superior, like, man, we talking to each other, looking at each other like, man, we had to get out the bed, you know what I'm saying? Like, why he wasn't here first? Like, he said that the guy that I was speaking with was his son. So, man, and the guy that I was speaking with, he was a tenant in that home. So, I guess that is his son. When I got there the second time, they were both in the house. So I'm like, man, how in the world, bro? Like, you just never know how you learn things. Like, it's like everything happens for a reason, because I didn't know that you could use that trick to warm the lock up to make the keypad respond to, you're touching it and trying to put the code in. So that was weird, but the more you know, now I can remember that. So the next time something like that happens, I'll be able to, go back to that and use that, and I'm sure it's gonna work. And also, hey, I was pretty much in the bed sleep when I got this call, and I had no content to record for the day for you guys. So, hey, it's just like a little day in the life. It's not even a day in the life. It's like the night life at this point. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just me working and getting things done. At this point, it's about 12 a.m. So I'm headed back to the house, and I'm gonna try to lay it down, and hopefully I don't get any more emergency calls, and I can get some rest for the night and do it all over again tomorrow. And so with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and please share if you like the content. It helps the channel grow, and it helps my platform and my community grow, our platform and our community grow. So until next time, until the next video, peace.